Good morning, dear students. Myself, Yogesh Kanade, lecturer at Duet Charitable Society's Institute of Pharmacy, Tirupur. From today onwards, we are going to start with one of the most important class of drugs which are used in treatment of different infections or diseases caused by microorganisms. That is antibiotics. What is the meaning of antibiotics? Antibiotics are the compounds or the drugs which has been derived itself or which has been produced by microorganisms. They are the metabolic product of microorganisms. These substances which has been obtained from the microorganisms in a high dilution has the ability to inhibit the growth or the survival of one or more species of microorganisms. Example: ampicillin, streptomycin, fluoxetine, ofloxacin, etc. These are the antibiotics or which has been used in the treatment of different diseases or used in treatment of infections caused by microorganisms. If you see the history of antibiotics, the first antibiotic was found out in the year 1928. It is said that a British bacteriologist named as Alexander Fleming, he was working at St. Mary's Hospital in London. He was doing the studies of a staphylococci, that is, in a lab he was carried out the growth of a staphylococci microorganism. Accidentally, two molds in which the growth of microorganism was taking place, they has contaminated accidentally with each other, and after studying it has been found out that one of the species of microorganism has been inhibited the growth of another microorganism. Later on, it was classified as Penicillium notatum. This antibacterial principle, which was present in Penicillium notatum, was named as penicillin. In the year 1939, that is a period of World War II, Sir Howard Florey and Dr. Ernest B. Chin, they were working at William School of Pathology, that is Oxford. With their sincere efforts, they have isolated and characterized the basic structure of penicillin. 6-amino-penicillinic acid is the basic structure which is present in Penicillium notatum, having an antibacterial principle. Further, crude penicillin G was first tested on 12th February 1941. Means this was the year in which the first penicillin has been used or has been tested on human beings. But at that time, the supply was so less that the antibiotic was recovered from the recipient patient's urine and it was reused. In 1942, various centers in USA has undertook mass production of penicillin, and by 1943 sufficient quantities of the antibiotic were being produced to serve the Allied forces, and in 1944 it became available to limited civilian use. In 1958 to 59, the biosynthesis of penicillins depend upon the growth of Penicillium notatum and Penicillium chrysogenum, but later the culture technique and extraction procedures were modified to get a higher yield of penicillins. Now let us see the classification of classification of your antibiotics. Antibiotics can be classified by different ways, like depending upon their antimicrobial spectrum, mechanism of action, chemical structure, source. Source means from which fungi the antibiotic has been derived. That is called as depending upon their source, depending upon their therapeutic action, etc. These are the various modes by which antibiotics can be classified. From your syllabus point of view, we are going to see the classification of antibiotics depending upon three modes. One is depending upon antimicrobial spectrum, second depending upon mechanism of action, and third one depending upon chemical structure. First we will see depending upon antimicrobial spectrum. The first one, that is depending upon antimicrobial spectrum. It is sub-classified into two classes: narrow spectrum antibiotics, broad spectrum antibiotics. Narrow spectrum antibiotics means this is a class of antibiotics which has the ability to inhibit only one group of microorganisms. One group of microorganisms means this class of antibiotics will only inhibit gram-positive bacteria, or they may be effective against only gram-negative bacteria. That is only one group of microorganisms. Example: penicillin, bacitracin, etc. Second one, that is broad spectrum antibiotics. The name itself, broad, that is a class of antibiotic which is effective or which has the ability to inhibit both gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria, as well as they are effective against certain intracellular organisms like viruses, rickettsia, etc. Therefore, they are termed as broad spectrum antibiotics. Example: chloramphenicol, tetracycline, etc. Now, second one, that is depending upon mechanism of action. First one, drugs that interfere with biosynthesis of bacterial cell wall. Example: penicillins, cephalosporins, cycloserins. Second class, drugs that interfere with the functioning of cytoplasmic membrane. Polymyxin, amphotericin B. Drugs that interfere with protein biosynthesis. Example: erythromycin, tetracycline, chloramphenicol, streptomycin. Drugs that interfere with nucleic acid biosynthesis. Example: griseofulvin, rifampin, actinomycin. Means depending upon mechanism action, it is sub-classified into 5 classes. First one, interfering with biosynthesis of bacterial cell wall. Second, interfering with functioning of cytoplasmic membrane. Third one, interfere with protein biosynthesis. And fourth one, interfere with nucleic acid biosynthesis. Now the next one, that is depending upon chemical structure. First class, beta-lactam antibiotics. Example: penicillins, cephalosporins, that is cephalaxin, ampicillin, amoxicillin, etc. having a beta-lactam ring, therefore they are known as beta-lactam antibiotics. Second one, aminoglycoside antibiotics. Example: gentamicin, neomycin, streptomycin, paromomycin, etc. Third one, hydronephthacin antibiotics, tetracycline, oxytetracycline. Microlide antibiotics, example: erythromycin, azithromycin, that is your Azi 500, Azi 250, that is containing your azithromycin drug. Lincosamides, clindamycin, lincomycin. Pauline antibiotics, amphotericin B, nystatin. Next one, that is your peptides, that is bacitracin, actinomycin, polymyxin. Next one, depending upon chemical structure, continued. Next class, that is fluoroquinolones, ciprofloxacin, ofloxacin. आपण डायरिया किंवा डिसेंट्री मध्ये जी O2 टॅबलेट यूज करतो, ऑर्निडाझोल प्लस ofloxacin. This is your ofloxacin. Next one, that is aziridins, example mitomycin. Amino acid derivatives, example cycloserine. Glycopeptides, example vancomycin. Phenicols, example chloramphenicol. Unclassified antibiotics, example rifampicin, griseofulvin. This is the classification of your antibiotics. Classification of antibiotics depending upon chemical structure is very important. Thank you.